So I borrowed a new teleportation device from MIT. It's right here, which I hope is going to take me to Twin Earth. But I'm going to try it out with Lola first. Lola, come on, sweetie. On the teleporter. Unfortunately, the teleporter didn't come with any instructions, and it was very difficult to get Lola to keep still. But I think I finally managed to get it to work. Good grief. Amazing. Okay, well that seems to have worked. So I'm now going to try it myself. Oh! Ooh. Gives you a bit of a headache. Everything seems exactly the same. So I could be on Twin Earth. On the other hand, it might not have worked. Let's go outside and see if it has. Could be Earth. Could be Twin Earth. Oh, there's one of the locals. I'll go and ask him. Excuse me, Mr. Small Person. What metropolis is this?
Why, good sir, it is the fair city of Cambridge.
That was a bit stupid because the inhabitants of Twin Cambridge on Twin Earth speak a language which sounds exactly like English. So they call their city Twin Cambridge, not Twin Cambridge, but Cambridge. However, I knew I was on Twin Earth because a little while later I saw two cats which seemed to be the spitting image of Lola. It was Lola and her twin. I gathered up one of them, I can only hope it was the right one, and beat a hasty retreat back to Earth. Twin Earth gives us another argument against the internalist. Here is a pilot on Earth, on the left. He believes he is flying above the Atlantic. Here is the pilot's twin on the right, on Twin Earth. He is above an ocean that he calls the Atlantic, but in fact it is not the Atlantic. It is light years away from the Atlantic. It is no more the Atlantic than Twin Cambridge is Cambridge. The pilot on Twin Earth has no beliefs about the Atlantic at all. He's never seen it, smelt it, or heard about it. So, here we have two people with molecule for molecule identical brains who have different beliefs. And so internalism is false. Back to the idea that words can be defined. One might have thought that knowledge, the word knowledge, can be defined as justified true belief. That, as Gettier showed, does not appear to work. Despite many years of trying, the correct definition has not been found, at least arguably. See the Reader's Guide for some classic attempts. But if knowledge can't be defined, why think that most or many words can be? Perhaps the initially appealing thought that words in general have definitions is just wrong. Something to think about. Back to why is knowledge valuable? Plato's question. Here is Williamson's version of Plato's answer in sketch form. A justified true belief that isn't also knowledge can disappear more easily than knowledge. In that sense, it's less stable. Here's why. Suppose that P is true and that you infer P from a false premise Q for which you nonetheless have good evidence. You then have a justified true belief in P, but you don't know P. That's just a Gettier-style example. You might later discover that Q is false, in which case you'll give up your belief in P. So that's one way in which you can lose a justified true belief in P. But notice that isn't a way in which you can lose knowledge, because if you know P, then you won't have inferred it from a false premise. That's all a bit difficult. For more, see the chapter introduction in the Norton Anthology on page 137. Now it's quiz time. There's a quiz on knowledge on the website. It is due just before recitation on Friday. So this Friday before 10 a.m. That's it for this week. Read Russell and Merleau-Ponty for Monday. Do the quiz by Friday. Start the first paper. And do take advantage of the writing advisors. I'll see you next week.